took off, and as soon as I put it in gear to go, something didn't feel right. I couldn't explain it, but it just felt a little unresponsive or something. Like it wasn't, like I'd lost steering or lost control or whatever, and it was really fast tide where we were, so it was hard to get out. But once we got going, we came to the realization that the barnacles have built up on the propeller, and I saw that. I knew that they were built up on it. I thought, oh, they'll probably come off once you get going, but I guess they don't. But normally we get 5 miles to the gallon, and we run about 8 knots at 1,300 RPMs. Well, yesterday we had to run at 1,800 RPMs, and we were barely going 8 knots that way. We burned 40 gallons of fuel. It should have been 25 gallons. We burned 40. We're going slower. Right now I should be going 8 knots, and I'm going 6.5. It's huge inefficiency. So we're going to get a diver to come and clean them things off. Hopefully this is the only time we have to do it on the trip. It took 1 month to go from everything's fine to holy cow, the boat's almost don't have any control like you normally do. It's unbelievable. So barnacles, watch out.
Second of shade.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cooler under there.
But Mama, can we go to get me some milk?
Yes. Well, this is interesting. This barge is just chilling, so it's gonna be we'll definitely fit, but extra narrow passage here. Steering all wonky due to barnacles. Oh, barnacles. Look at all them pelicans.
Alright, here's the new turbo, the rebuilt turbos, one of them, and the new exhaust elbow. And the old exhaust elbow was water cooled. This one is not. This is a much, I guess it's a safer for the engine design, but I think it's crap because the old ones didn't have any heat. You could touch them all the time. This one gets up to 220 degrees on this black stuff, and then the wires used to sit right on it. Well, now they can't because that's too hot. We thought we smelled burning wires, and when I came down and checked, it was 220, you know, on this black part here. Before, you could always touch it. It would never be more than 110 degrees. And then, I don't know if you can see in here, that hooks into this big, huge, it's a 5-inch exhaust tube. And I had to fix that because it had melted. The old one, it was acting up. It had melted it. It had melted it right in. Let me see if I can get my finger right there. It had melted it, so I cut that out, put a new piece in, spliced it in there, and then that's the old one, and it goes back way back there, and then it's about 15-20 feet. It goes out to the back of the boat. So then there's my new turbos. This whole thing, they mill these surface on there. That's a new surface. They redo this surface here, and then they rebuild all that stuff and put new bearings and stuff in it. And when I was putting it together, this right here, the very first part you put on, I put the gasket in 90 degrees wrong. You can't tell, you know, not really. If once you know, but at a quick glance, it looks like it's just a square gasket in there. But yeah, so I got the whole thing put together. It took me and a homeless guy about a couple hours just to hook this thing to this because of that big tube back there. Finally got it on there, started it up, and water's blowing out right here. Antifreeze. And then that can also ruin the engine if it goes down in here into the manifold and gets on top of your pistons and all that. You're done. So that was scary. So then I took it all apart, had to take everything off again, take it all apart, flip that thing once I realized what the problem was after we got there. Flipped it, put the gasket lube on there, and put everything back together. Now it's running fine, everything. I did it right, I just had the gasket in the wrong spot, and it would have worked fine the first time. But yeah, that was my life for... Should have been like a 3-hour job, and it took 12 for this one engine, and 4 probably for the other one. So, like 16 solid man hours. Let alone, it took me probably 2-3 hours to change out that hose thing back there. That is not easy to get into. I can't move once I'm in there, and with the turbos gone, was my best chance to ever fit into that little area. Okay, so I've extended these hoses, these old hoses. I haven't cut them exactly the right length yet. I've got put an end on this drain so that it should go into there. I think that one was just long enough. This unit is significantly smaller in there, so there's a lot more space than there used to be. So that's good. And I got some wires ran, not all of them, but some of them. And I'm just about to stick this thing in. Well, just testing everything right now. I've got it all hooked up. I've still got to mount it to the ground, put all the stuff back together and hang everything. But had to use the new thermostat control setting thing here. The other one made it shut off instantly. I think I did it right. It's blowing out. It's not freezing cold like the old one was, but it's getting there. It's cooling off as it's running. I know the lights are annoying. There. The diver's here to clean the icky stuff off at the bottom and maybe change out some anodes because they're it's looking rough there. Maybe. And the kids are all excited. There, he had to change a couple of nasty anodes. And scrape off, he said it's about a month's worth of scraping. That's totally normal here, I guess. So I'll see if I can find those anodes and take a picture while I still record. There's the anodes. That's what they look like. They were on the shafts. Pretty nasty. Pretty nasty.
Mama, can I wear this whenever I'm going to help you?
Yeah. Yes, you can.
Can you speak
Robot?
language so you can talk to me?
Hi, robot. How are you?
No, you can speak your voice, but you have to speak robot language.
How are you, robot?
Good. And my name was. It's time to scrub with these scrubbies. Your task is to scrub with the scrubbies. Not in one place, too much. Everywhere.